Hi Canadian investors, I'm Anthony and this video is about REQT, Regis All-in-One All Equity Portfolio. This is not an ETF, this is really an educational model, but Regis on Blossom is the curator of this model and it nicknames his portfolio. So we found interesting to make a website about this and to really discuss about this model, why we believe a mix between factor and market is a good option. As a disclaimer, we are not financial advisors, so anything from this video should not be interpreted as a financial advice, and we are not affiliated with any of the underlying ETFs providers. And let's get started. So right now in Canada, we have two worlds. We have market cap based all-in-one ETFs such as XEQT, VQT, ZEQT, HEQT, and we have the other world, which is the factor-based all-in-one ETFs, such as FEQT and the recently launched Cage in spring. So we have really two worlds, but we have no all-in-one that combines both. And we believe, Regis and I, that both worlds can be a great asset to capture some value, some momentum. So let's dive. So REQT, 4 sleeves, US, Canada, International, and Innovation. For each sleeve, there is a 50-50 mix between factor and market cap based ETFs. So we have, for example, ZSP, ZMID, and ZSML to track really the entire US market, all sizes, from very large companies to smaller companies. And we have the other 50% of the sleeve in factors. So for each sleeve, we have a momentum factor and a value factor. Those two are actively managed by Fidelity. So these are FCMO, FCUV, and we have the same for Canada through FCCM and FCCV and FCIM, FCIV for international. And of course, this has some impact on the MER because active managed funds, of course, have higher management fee, and this explains the higher weighted MER in this model, 0.35%. It's still relatively low if we compare it to a mutual fund, so it's not that bad, but it's of course something to consider in this model. If you go to reqt.ca throughout the day, you will see in real time the performance. So today, if we compare to all the equities, we can see that FEQT had a great day. And if we go to the year to date, REQT is outperforming the others. Of course, on a 7 months period, it means nothing. It's too early to tell that, okay, this leads to great results, especially since underlying ETFs are pretty recent. So this is the reason we have only back tested since January 24. We also have a performance heat map, so we can really see, okay, ORBX dragged down a bit the global innovation sleeve today. But again, it's just 15% of REQT. We also have on the website a look through holdings, so you can see the underlying securities. What we found interesting is that Newmont is ranked 284th in XEQT, so a typical market cap based all-in-one. It's only 0.06% of XEQT, so really any movement of this security will be purely noise. But thanks to the amplification of the momentum factor in the US sleeve, we can see that Newmont is ranked 14. Another example is Iridium Communications. It's ranked 2,451th in XEQT. Again, a typical market cap based all-in-one. It is so small that it shows as a non-existent 0% on XEQT webpage. So again, really just noise because it won't affect your investment at all. But thanks to the amplification of ORBX and ZSML in this composition, this security is actually ranked 170th. So really, it's higher in the ranking. We have more examples like Caterpillar. It's ranked higher it's top 10 because of global infrastructure. So iShares Global Infrastructure ETF, Fidelity's US Momentum and US Value, as well as the Global Innovators ETF, again from Fidelity. So if you were just to invest in ZSP, you wouldn't have Caterpillar ranked top 10, but because of these factors, it amplifies this holding. And there's a reason, there's a rationale behind these moves. It's managed by portfolio managers, by algorithms. So it's interesting to see that Caterpillar is considered in these factors. And we want to take advantage of this. And this is the reason in REQT, in this portfolio model, we are combining both market cap and factor-based ETFs. Now, how it compares with other all-in-ones? On the 1 year period, of course, it outperforms by a larger factor because of ORBX. Not even ORBX because it has launched in April, I think, so it's recent. But thanks to FIN, so Fidelity's Global Innovation, and iShares Global Infrastructure ETFs, and some other factors, it has amplified REQT by some percentage. If you navigate to the bottom of the page, you can follow us on Blossom Social, where we cover this journey of REQT. Let's see where this journey will bring us. We hope one day perhaps to bring this ETF in the public market if we have a lot of interest in it. So feel free to add your email if it's something that you may be interested in the future. If one day you would like to invest in an REQT on the stock market, let us know, and we will see if it's possible, because there must be a way to have that portfolio model to be an actual ETF in the future. So we will see. Again, disclaimers, it's not a real public available fund or security that you can purchase on the stock market. It's really an educational model, but is actively used by Regis on Blossom Social. You can follow his portfolio on Blossom Social. And yeah, so subscribe, like this video, and share it to your investors friends. And see you for a next video on REQT. Goodbye.